Good morning and welcome to our senior session with my amazing, pretty in pink mother-in-law, Nishaben Mahendra Mehta. Pranam everyone, as she says, so like a namaste. We are streaming live at the moment on my YouTube channel at FeelGood with Lavina, on my Instagram and also on my Facebook, all at FeelGood with Lavina. All the sessions are saved on my YouTube channel, so please share with your loved ones. I would like to thank so many of you for sharing these sessions. I have a lot of charities as well, which these sessions have been endorsed by. So thank you all so much for your support. I had a lovely email this morning from a gentleman and his wife, Andrew and Barbara Guns, who I actually met in a middle of a long walk when I was doing the Alzheimer's memory walk. Just happened to bump into them and we got talking, and they sent me the most beautiful email this morning congratulating me for the marathon that I did manage to do on Saturday, and I am in one piece and feeling really good. So thank you all for your support on the marathon for Alzheimer's, and they have also been joining my senior sessions every single week on YouTube and on Instagram. If you'd like to join on Zoom, I have an amazing group here that I can see on camera. You can just go simply to my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and there's a link to join my free newsletter, which will give you the Zoom link, and you'll get access to my seniors WhatsApp group for all of the session communication and Zoom login info. So I will put that on the notes, but let's get started today. Hello everyone on Zoom. So lovely to see you. If you'd like to turn your cameras on, that would be amazing so I can see more of you. We're going to just start by getting nice and warm. We're going to just move these little bits out of the way. If you've got any handy tins or bottles, plastic objects that you want to use as weights for our strength training section, keep them ready. This whole workout, we're going to try and retract our shoulders. So we're bringing the scapula back and down. We're trying to engage our core muscles. So imagining really sucking in your belly button towards your spine. I've got some lovely music playing. So Mummy's going to do all the exercises seated today. And we're just going to start by taking some nice, big, positive inhales. Breathing in and exhale all the way out. Lovely. Just focusing on our breath to start. Breathing in, arms lifting, exhale, breathing out. Think about breathing in positivity. Smile and exhale any negativity. Great work. Let's do one more, seated or standing. I'm going to give you options for both. We have care homes on our workouts as well. I can see some lovely smiles already. Breathing in and exhale, coming out. Excellent work. Those of you on Instagram, if you're younger, if you're working from home and you're stuck on Zoom, use some of these movements. They're all chair-based. You can turn your cameras off and get them done working out from home as well. So we're going to do some neck circles now. We're just simply going to really draw big circles with our neck. We're relaxing our shoulders. We're using our breath. Inhale and exhale. Just giving your head and neck some love this morning, or whenever you do this workout, if it's saved on YouTube. And then coming around the other way, nice big circles, just taking your time. Really important to mobilize all the muscles before we go into our main workout. One more and relax. We're going to do some swimming to start. So we're going to have some arms circles, just single ones coming over like a nice front stroke. Nice big circles, just taking your time. See what feels good for you today. If you can't do an exercise, just pick something that you like, maybe some marching on the spot, And just try and keep moving for this 45-minute session. Good. One more this way. And then let's try and go the other way. Good. How's your shoulders and arms feeling, Mummy?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good, thank you. I recovered really well and quickly. I was so surprised that my foot is as it was before the marathon. It hasn't got any worse, so I'm really, really relieved. But all your prayers and blessings have helped. And one more, big circles back. Amazing. We're going to do something slightly new. We're going to bring our hands forward and we're going to simply bring one arm out to the side, going as far back as you want. You can look back to it. You should feel a nice opening in the upper back and then bringing it slowly back to the middle. So let's try the other side. Opening out, just see how your mobility feels. And then bringing it back to the middle. Good. So we're going to inhale, open out. Exhale, calming back. You don't have to go really wide. You can just do what feels good for you. Maybe one side might be easier than the other to go a little bit further out. Good. Using your breath, exhale on the hard bit, bringing it back in. And the arms are getting a little bit tired, staying forwards. Can you feel it in this front raise? Shall we do one more, Mummy? How does this feel?
Yeah, hard.
Hard, it's hard. Good, you're focusing. Just try and do what you can. If you need to rest at any point, please rest. Excellent. So just by keeping our arms forward, can you see how much you have to use the muscles? So even when you're watching TV or when you're just sitting for long periods, simple exercises, we're opening out the upper back, our spine, are looking around our neck, really simple movements. We're going to do a nice back bend now. So we're going to open out our elbows and almost like an angel shape. I'm arching my back, so I'm really arching, and I'm going to open out my chest and release down. So let's try that again. Lifting up. Bringing the elbows back, now bringing those elbows down, really curving the back, arching up, and release. Can you feel that arch? Yeah. I know the arms are getting tired just from body weight, no extra weight yet. So let's bring the arms up, elbows come wide, let's get ready for that angel position. And then arching, sticking out your chest, arching the back, sticking your tailbone out, opening out. This is like a small back bend and release. Good, this feels good. I know I can feel the muscles getting warm. Very simple. Let's do one more just to really get it. Well done on Zoom, everyone. Opening out, opening those elbows out. Bringing them down, really giving yourselves that lovely space and release. Well done. Having a seat, everyone. Everyone on Zoom, did you feel that?
Yes.
Yes, good work. So we're going to do some wrist circles, just some simple mobility work for our wrists, just warming those up. Sometimes even younger people, if you're writing or typing too long, or even on our phones too long, you can get tight in the wrists, or if we're doing any manual work. Let's try and add in one foot now. As we lift that foot, we're engaging all these muscles and that leg extension. And Mummy knows we're going to try and coordinate the ankle and the wrist. So nice and slow, just giving them some nice movement, big circles. Maybe going the other way, we're coordinating. So we're challenging our brains as I keep going on about exercising to help reduce risks of dementia and Alzheimer's. We're using our brains in multiple movements here and relax. Well done. I have to point out, I've got some amazing husband and wife couples this morning. So I think it's Prakash Uncle and Manju Auntie, Neela Auntie and her husband are both together that I can see on camera. Lovely to see you both working out together. And if you're on your own, you know you're not on your own because we are one big community this morning. We're all working out together. So let's try the other side. Let's lift that leg up, holding these muscles tight which support your knees, circling, see how this ankle feels, giving it some love, good. And then let's go round the other way, nice big circles, good. Breathing all the way through and relax, well done. So let us do some nice work now with our bands. We're gonna, if you've got a band, I'm going to share some amazing pictures of one of the care homes. It is Sunnyside Residential Home, where they have kindly bought all the residents a band now. And I got some amazing pictures that I'm going to share on my Facebook and Instagram pages. So have a look out for those over the next few days. They have got their bands, but don't worry if you haven't got a band. If you haven't got a band, you could use a pair of old tights, you could use a towel, you could use a scarf. Ideally, these bands have got a bit of stretch, so this resistance is what's going to help develop our muscle strength. So we're going to start with my favorite, everyone on Zoom. I know you haven't got your audio on, but you know what it is if you've been doing my workouts a while. The shoulder floss, core engage, knees soft if you're standing. Mummy's going to do it seated, so she's moving slightly forward. We're going to start off nice and wide on whatever you're using, and if you haven't got anything, simply mimic this movement going up and over. Now, I make it look easy. I have group PT now in my gardens on Monday and Wednesday night, and I have seen it very common for people to struggle to get over with your arms straight. You might have to bend your arms, you may have to just restrict the movement to maybe just going as far as you feel is okay, because we get very tight in our shoulders and upper back. We want to try and make our posture nice and straight, give the shoulders that range of movement that they're craving for, and over time, you will be able to hopefully evenly, so without lifting one side or the other, hopefully nice and symmetrically, we can get this band over and through. Anyone that finds it easier now, that may have been doing these for a while, you can move your hands closer together for more resistance. So that's going to be a little bit more challenging, and we're really pulling the band. We're using our breathing, so inhale and exhale, nice deep breaths. And anyone that's struggling, you just go with that small range of movement. Maybe bend the arms, stop there, and eventually over time, you're trying to get this ball and socket joint to go all the way round. Great work. Ah, lovely comments on Instagram. Good morning, Deepa, my sister-in-law. Mummy, Deepa's saying hello from Hong Kong. Hi. So let's keep going. Can you feel a slight burn in those muscles? It's like the lactic acid, just using those muscles. Good. Let's do maybe one more. You've done quite a few today. I can see you all on Zoom. Well done. And relax for a second. So we're trying to encourage that lovely range of movement. How does that feel? Okay? Yeah, she's all matching in her pink today. So we're going to open out, nice big openers, so cross body, big exhale. If you can, you keep the arms straight at the front. So you got a nice big exhale and inhale. If they get tired, just drop them down, have a little rest, rejoin when you're ready. Breathe out and breathe out, breathe in, good. We use the exhale on the hard part. So this opening to really emphasize. Lovely. Keep going. I'm going to show everyone on Zoom how amazing do these guys look on Zoom today. Yay. Excellent work. Don't worry if you haven't got bands. Keep going for me if you can. Everyone on YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook, do what you can. One more big exhale and relax when you're done. Yay. It's also very hot in the UK. I know we have global participants. If you're in the UK with the heat, please listen to your body even more. And if you need to take extra rest, please do. Make sure you've got some water, or you hydrate afterwards, and keep yourselves hydrated through the day. So we're going to come back over here with a slight bend, almost like our angel back bend that we did in the warm-up. Simply, all we're going to do is just twist round a little bit to one side, back to the middle. You don't have to go far. It is literally a little twist. Good. Keeping our head and neck looking forward, so it's nice and straight to our spine. So we never want to put any extra tension on our neck. We just want to keep it neutral to spine, back to the middle, twisting round. I can really feel that in all of this area, yeah? Middle back, can you feel that? Yeah. And that's where I try to find sitting at my desk for too long periods of sitting. Let's maybe do a couple more, just small twists. Well done on Zoom. And twisting round, back to the middle. Excellent work. We're going to now do one more exercise. You can keep the band quite tight. So if you've got a scarf or a towel, that's perfect as well. I want you to hold it a little bit narrower. And all we're going to do is we're going to start by doing some straight arms up and down. Nice and simple. But what I want you to do is make sure that this band is nice and tight. So it's not loose. We've got creating resistance there. So we're going up and down. Now, what do you think we should add, Mummy, with our feet? Should we add something in? Should we add, I was going to do leg extensions, but we'll add those with something else. Let's do heel raises. Yay, she knows. She's the star. So we're going to lift our heels. We're working our calf muscles. We're trying to keep our lower limbs nice and strong too. So let's try and lift both heels if you can, but focus your mind on those muscles. So really tighten those calves and down. This looks easy, but keep that tension on the arms. Breathe out, breathe in, and really focus on your calves. Can you lift your heels any higher? Can you tighten the calves? You can maybe add a little hold here, but don't hold your breath. And down. Maybe two more. Lifting up, heels up, heels up. Good. How does this feel? Can you feel it? Really focus, send your brain neurons to those muscles in your. Last one, everyone, team and down. Work. If you've got a band, we're going to try some bicep curls with the band. If you haven't got the band, just grab some tins. And what we're going to do with either of these exercises, whether it's the band or your tins, Mummy, just let me, I'll use my bottle. So if I had some bottles or tins, if you don't have a band, I'm just going to remind you with the bicep curl, we're targeting these muscles here, yeah, to help us lift, keep our arms strong. We're going to keep our shoulders back, so you roll back. We're going to keep our elbows tucked in, so there's no gap between our elbows and our sides. And we're going to either use the band or you can use maybe some light tins. We're curling up and we're coming down. Now, whenever I hold something in my wrist, whether it's a weight in this exercise or any other one, I would like you to keep your wrist straight to your forearm. So I don't want it to bend. I want it to stay straight so you protect your wrists, yeah? So let's try maybe with the band, and I'll also demonstrate again with those bottles, but I suggest using some tins. We're going to try and keep our elbows in if you've got a long enough band, and all you're going to try and do is use that resistance, squeezing up and slowly releasing down. Now focus on these muscles, yeah, our forearms. So let's try 6 on each side. Breathing out, squeezing up. Inhale, calming down. Good. Squeeze up. Exhale. And I'm going slow on the way down to keep the muscles under tension. Really good work on Zoom. I can see everyone focusing. If the band doesn't feel right, please use some light tins or some light weights. Good. Squeezing up. Elbows stay glued by the side. I can feel that. Should we do one more on this side? Squeezing up and releasing down. Good. All of these bands are actually different resistances of colours. So if you're finding it too hard, I would suggest using some tins and just doing the same exercise, but we're going slow on the way down, yeah? The temptation is to just release, but we want to really keep these muscles under tension. We want to get them nice and strong to help prevent things like our osteoporosis, sarcopenia, where we lose muscle mass. We want to build up our muscle mass, yeah? So we're coming up, let's do the same on the other side. Keeping those wrists nice and straight to the forearm. Exhale, inhale. Lovely. Breathing out. We're getting lots of love on Instagram. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are also joining in. This doesn't mean it's just seniors. This is open to absolutely everyone. Exhale, inhale. I have a lot of beginners also saying they're doing my workouts on the chair. They're a great way, low impact exercises. Do them at your desk, do them on the sofa when you're watching too much TV. One more team on this side. I can really feel them working. And relax. Yay. Give me a thumbs up to Zoom if you can feel those. Yay, we got some thumbs up, Mummy. Well done, everyone. Yeah, everyone is rubbing their arms, so that's a good sign. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of balance work. Now, balance work is so important. As we age, we want to try and prevent falls. Now, while I'm talking in between, if anyone's got the energy, you know I encourage you to get your steps in, and that might be in the house. So you can just keep marching on the spot because we've warmed up now. We want to keep those muscles nice and warm and supple for these main bits of the workout. So before we do our balance work, I'm just going to explain why it's important. If you have a fall and you're older, and unfortunately Mummy had one in October, didn't you? August, sorry, last year. And we started training together in March. And touch wood, even your scan said they were lucky there was no fracture, and I'm pretty sure it's because we do strength training to keep our bones strong. Yeah, that's part of this workout. That's why these workouts are different. We're actually doing strength training. We're not just doing amazing walks and yoga and cardio exercises. I want you all to lift light weights or even your body weight, yeah? So, seated, because I know we have a lot of vulnerable and elderly that may not be able to stand. We're going to do hip circles. So, Mummy, if you position yourself, you can show them the standing version. So you can stand by my chair. I'll move this out of the way. I'll do it seated here. So mommy's going to stand, with one hand rested there. All we're going to do is we're going to try and work on our hip mobility as well. So creating some nice open circles. Mummy's standing, so she's on one leg. She's supporting all of her weight on one leg. I want you to stay nice and straight, especially if you're standing. I'm seated and I'm still getting quite a good range here. Lifting this straight leg is quite hard. Into nice little circles. You can go bigger as you wish. One more. I can really feel that. And relax. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
So it's all about your hips, Even hip replacements are very common as we age. We want to keep these lovely hips supple and mobile. When we're sitting for long periods, when we're stressed, when we're anxious, we take it all in our hips, So they really need a good release. This is the type of exercise you could do every single day. There's no limit. There's no resting time in between, like for days. You should try and do this again. So mommy's going to do the other side. Perfect. You okay there? So I'm going to do them seated just to show those that are joining us in care homes, anyone that may not be able to stand. I'm lifting the leg and I'm just creating a lovely, big circle. You can go nice and small. Breathe through. I've got my hands on my hips here. I can actually feel that movement, There's a big ball and socket joint here, and I'm trying to encourage the movement. Well done to everyone on Zoom. Those that are standing, stay nice and still for me, and then relax the leg. Let's try and go round the other way just to even it out. So breathing through. Now, a challenge for those of you that are standing is that you could try, if you're leaning in, you could try, I'm blocking mummy just for 1 second, you could try and just go onto your fingertips so that you're not leaning too much. You could progress by going onto your fingertips. You could also progress by maybe closing your eyes. And eventually, if you ever wanted to, but keep the chair or something to support, you could try and hold your core in and do these just without any assistance. But that is just progression for anyone that wants it, So do you want to try some closing your eyes? Maybe just do 1 or 2 on each side, just closing your eyes, or maybe just on your fingertips. We're going to do 1 more. So, mummy, if you actually come on this side, I will just demonstrate the standing. So you come and sit on my chair, and I'm going to demonstrate the standing version. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some hip openers now. So mummy's going to try and see how it feels seated. We're going to try and lift one knee up. So just do this side, then I'll get you to come on your chair. Then we're going to open out. I'm keeping nice and straight and still. Then I'm bringing the leg down. You can touch or you can hover. Then we're coming back up, back in, and down. Now, my little son Sahil, when he was really young, used to say at football training, open and close the gates, So we're trying to do that with our hips. Have you got enough space on the other side? So we're going to try and lift up. Obviously, I'm not supported. If you're standing, use a chair for support. Hold on to something. Lifting up, back in, and down. It's a little bit of coordination to keep our brains fit as well. So we're lifting up, out, and down, and then back up, closing that gate back in and down. Again, another way to challenge yourself, do you want to try some standing, is to close your eyes or maybe just hold on to something with your fingertip. So a little bit less support. So seated or standing, I'll show some seated. We're going up, out, and down, back up, closing that gate, back in. Again, I can feel really nice bit of movement in my hip. It's just opening it out I'm going to just show everyone how amazing everyone on Zoom looks right now. I've got a couple of screens, but I'm going to show you this first screen. Can you see some of these amazing people at home? I just get so much fulfillment and satisfaction from just seeing you guys working out with me from your bedrooms, your kitchens, your living rooms, wherever you are. Well done, everyone. Great work. Let's do one more, maybe one more on each side. I'll go up. I'm doing it without support, but you know you have support there with a chair or your table. Back up, back in and down. Let's try the other leg. So the leg that's supporting is taking your whole body weight. This is building strength. And by doing single leg work, this balance type work, you're correcting any muscular imbalances where maybe one side may be stronger than the other, yeah? We're trying to even it out as well. So there's so many benefits to balance training. So I'd like you all for some homework to maybe just do your hip circles, your open and closing the gates. Just do a little snack, a balanced snack for me. I might put one on my Instagram soon. Just daily would be really good. Yeah, she's thinking, I'm adding to Mummy's homework. She's doing her walk snacks in our driveway and she's doing all of her training with me. So this would just be an extra, just a minute a day. Imagine if you just commit to 1 minute a day. An exercise snack, yeah? Balance work. Let's go into some cardio. We are going to do our breaststroke to keep those arms moving. We're all going swimming together today. Nice big strokes. Imagine you're in a beautiful blue ocean. We've got the sunshine now in the UK. We just have to make the most of this time where we can see our loved ones carefully and bless that we are in a good position in the UK at the moment, but we've got to keep it that way. But let's imagine we're all swimming together in a beautiful ocean. Shall we add some leg extensions in? So this is what Mummy was saying. We lift the leg, we use these muscles. I am focusing on tightening these quadriceps because they help support our knees. And I get lots of questions about knee strength. So as we're swimming, we're lifting a leg. Maybe you can hold and do a couple of strokes, but I want you to really tighten the leg. When it gets tired, then you can bring it down. Then change sides. So normally we alternate. Yeah, we can go a little bit faster. Do what feels right for you. Today I'm introducing some holds, so you could hold that leg up, squeezing those front thigh muscles. Keep swimming. My heart rate's going up. I can tell from my talking. And when you get tired, then maybe change to the other leg. Or if you prefer it, you can just swim at a nice fast pace, almost kicking out our legs in front of us like a proper swim. Good. Lovely work. Has anyone been swimming in the UK? The pools are open, I think, in the gyms. I haven't been myself, but they are open. Keep going and relax. Heart rate up. Yeah, so we're doing a bit of cardiovascular exercise now. That's going to really help our respiratory systems. You can march it out when you're ready. If you don't want to take the rest that I'm giving you, we're going to really bring our heart rates up, but it's going to be great for your cardiovascular health to help prevent things like diabetes, type 2, and heart disease, the biggest killer in the world. Let's do some front strokes. So if you've got enough space, we're going to try and either do double arms or maybe single arm and single leg. Shall we try that? This feels quite good. So we're going a little bit faster with our leg, but I still want you to tighten those muscles, yeah? As you lift the foot off, I'm focusing on these thighs, yeah, front muscles. You can go forwards, you can do backstroke, just freestyle swimming. Keep going for about 10 more seconds. Good. And 5. Great swimming, everyone. We're swimming as a virtual community together. Big smiles. Good. 2 and 1. Great work. Lovely. I can see some happy faces. And we want to feel good. These are the endorphins, the feel-good hormones being released when we exercise. We're now going to have a little breather. High knees. Mommy's going to show you seated. But when I lift my knee up, seated or standing, I want you to focus on these lower abdominals, these stomach muscles, really lifting the heavy leg up, crunching these up. So keeping your belly button sucked in. We're doing the high knees. Today we're going to do them seated or standing, and we're going to add in, if you want, some boxing, my favorite stress reliever. So we're going to add in some boxing. Shall we go, team? I'm going to do it standing. Mummy's doing it seated. You can go fast. You can go slow. I want you to punch out all your worries, any stress, any tension. Really get it out here today. Come on, we want to really feel good physically and mentally. So get rid of your stress. Box it out. You can maybe go faster. If anyone's got an extra boost for the last 5 seconds, or keep that pace. 3, 2, and 1. Have a little breath. We've worked hard. Give yourselves, I can see you all clapping and smiling. That's the beauty of exercise. Yeah, I want you to enjoy it. So I'm trying to find some fun ways that we can exercise together. Breathe. How were the high knees? Shall we now try? Were they good? We're going to try and do some boxing cross body, diagonally. Yeah, we're kind of, but I'm still punching away all my worries. Really good for our mental health. If you want, we're going to add those high knees. Let's do one more round. Boxing out here, punching away. Great work, everyone. That's it. Lovely, lovely boxing. We're never too old to do some boxing. Punch it out, team. Good. If you want, you can slow it down, or you can even pick up the pace for the last few seconds. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe again. Have a little rest. So your recovery, while I'm explaining, you can just breathe. As we exercise more and more, our fitness and our stamina will increase. So you should feel that you can recover a little bit quicker. And the way I would do it if I was with you is I'd ask you to maybe talk to me and see if I get a conversation. Have you had breakfast, Mummy?
Only water.
So only water. And what are you going to have for lunch?
Porridge and fruit.
Very good. Same as me. Snack. I'm not having the mumba. I'm having the porridge and the berries and the fruit and the seeds. But did you hear Mummy's able to speak quite easily? So she has recovered. So I know she's raring to go for one more round. Let's do whatever boxing you want. You could even try boxing straight up in the air. Shall we give that one a go? It goes quite nicely with the high knees, almost like our rope pulls. But I want you to really punch it out. Get rid of your stress, any worries, any tension that you may have. Get rid of it here. This is our Feel Good Friday workout. Keep going, team. I'm just going to take a little clip of my amazing Zoom participants. You guys are fabulous because I can see you all working really hard. Keep going just for a few more seconds for me if you can. Amazing work on Zoom. That is wonderful, wonderful work. Keep going, last 5 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Breathe and relax. Well done, everyone. Is everyone feeling good on Zoom? Quick thumbs up, quick little check while you recover. We have got lots of people watching us on Instagram. Please let your loved ones know about these workouts and feel free to join in. Are you good? Mummy's smiling.
Because you are happy looking at the messages.
Yeah, I don't normally look on all the messages. I thought I'd have a quick little peek today. Because the problem is on Instagram, you miss them afterwards. So if you've got any comments, please write them once I save the workout as well, because I miss out on reading all these amazing live comments. Let us go into, and if you use them on YouTube as homework, which I hope you all are, they're all saved there. Subscribe at FeelGood with Lavina. Leave a comment. I have an amazing lady there, my mum. I have an amazing lady who does them every day. I think she's on. Is it Sola Ben? Are you on? Yes. Give me a little wave. So she does do them every single day, and she leaves a message which literally makes my day as well. So thank you. Let's go into our strength of squats. We need to get those in. We've done a lot of different stuff today. We're going to start with our basic squat, sit and stand, using the chair. If you can't get up all the way, please use the chair to support you, slowly coming down. If you cannot stand, I want to give you another option, which is the leg extensions, because that's still targeting all the leg muscles. So you can just lift your leg, maybe go into some holds and join us into even a march or walking on the spot. Find something that works for you. Feet nice and wide, knees are always going out, the weight is in our heels, you know all the teaching points. Some of you are already standing up without any support of the chair. If you're able, you slowly sit back down. We're not rushing down, we're coming up, we're tightening all the muscles, our glutes, our thighs, our core. Body's nice and upright. We come down nice and slow, yeah? I'm showing you from the side because I don't want your knees to come forward. I want your weight to stay in your heels. You're sitting back on your chair. You're squeezing up, but I can see my toes, yeah? So let's do maybe about 10 repetitions. Some of you have started just body weight to start, squeezing up, slowly down. This is such an important functional movement. We want to ideally be able to stand ourselves for as long as possible. So that's why I squat absolutely every week. And I hope you guys are doing it in my workouts, maybe a second time in the week. 2 or 3 strength training sessions a week is what the government NHS guidelines are, and actually globally the guidelines for a physical activity. So shall we do 2 more? Focus, breathe out, really tighten the muscles, mind over muscle connection, slowly back down. 1 more, breathing out, good, and slowly down. Now, people would be scared of squats if you have any knee issues. We do them perfectly, I hope. With all my teaching points, watch YouTube back. I want you to do them properly because Mummy and my mum, who's also on this, Kumud Benchar, their knee pain has literally diminished, it's gone. And I do believe it's strength training because you're keeping all these muscles strong, yeah? Even her osteoarthritis is gone, Mummy. So that's really, really, just keep praying. But things like this really help. If anyone wants to add a little weight, if you've done them before, you could use some tins. You can make yourself your own rucksack and add some naughty Coke bottles or anything you don't want to drink in there. And every time you do these, think about maybe challenging yourself. If you've been doing my workouts for over a year now, maybe you increase your weight. So you can maybe do a squat snatch at home, 3 sets of 10. Breathing out. We're going to do 10 more today. So we've done 20 or so squats. Sit and stand movements. Squeezing up. Just keeping your body nice and upright. So you try not to come like this. You want to stay nice and upright. Keeping those knees back and out. Squeezing up. Good. Keep going if you can for me. Last 4. Lovely. Good. Me and Mummy are synchronized. And 3. She's all pink. Color coordinated. Well done, Nisha. Good. And 2. I do unfortunately call my mother-in-law by her first name, just as a little loving joke. Nisha, good work. Lovely. One more, squeezing up and relax. Do you feel it? Breathe. A tracker on, your heart rate would still be very high, even now. Mum and I think Hamza, Ben, some of you on Zoom, you might need to put your mute on. Even though I'd love to hear you, I can hear you, so you might need to just make sure your mute is on for me. I think Mum's is off, but there we go, live workouts. Let's do some final work on our shoulders today. We're going to do our lateral and our frontal raises. Now you can use some light weights. Do you want to use the tins or the cartons? Yeah, so I would suggest some tins. I'm going to use these lovely milk cartons. Seated or standing, you can even just do body weight if this is new to you. This is really good for our shoulders. So we're going to come out to shoulder height, palms facing down, slowly coming down. And then to the front, palms facing down, slowly coming down. Good. Now, if you haven't got weights, really focus your mind over that muscle connection. Think about the muscles, tighten them. We're keeping our brains active and fit as well during this workout. But we're going nice and slow. So it's time under tension. We're not rushing. We're really using these muscles to get nice and strong. Tell me, Mummy, when you can feel it. The straighter the arms are, the obviously harder it is. We're just coming out to shoulder height. Our bodies are nice and upright. Good. Our core is engaged. Our stomach muscles are tight. Shall we do 2 more?
Yes.
Yay. Can you feel it yet?
Yes.
Lovely. Breathe out as you lift. Inhale as you come down. 1 more each way. Breathe out. Good. And to the front. Lovely. Well done, team. Really, really good work. We're going to finish very quickly with one last little challenge. We're going to add in our star jumps. Mommy's going to do them seated. If you're seated, you can just do a single leg, but Mommy's going to always do double. She's progressed to that. If anyone wants to stand, they can stand with me. We're doing low impact star jumps. Let's do a final 30 seconds just to really feel good. Give yourselves a massive clap each time as you get that full range of movement. Clapping out, fast or slow. 10 more seconds. Yay, everyone on Zoom. Keep going, keep going. You all look absolutely wonderful. Look at you all. And Mummy. Great work, everyone. Such good work. Love seeing you all. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourselves a big clap. You deserve it. We're going to stretch. We're going to bring our heart rate down. First of all, we're going to give ourselves a really big feel-good hug. So we're going to open our arms out like a standing I'm actually arching my back, opening out my chest, lifting my chin. Take a big inhale to try and bring the heart rate down, and a big exhale. I'm going to wrap the arms around me and I'm curving my back. I'm feeling a lovely opening here. Tailbone comes tucked under, chin to chest. Let's do one more because I want to send you all a massive hug for taking part today. You can send this hug to anyone that you're missing, anyone you're thinking of. Big hugs. I can see my mum virtually. I've got mummy here. Big hugs to you. Lots of love. Give yourselves a little pat. Great work. We're going to do a slow sunflower just to stretch out our bodies. So we're going to come down, mummy seated, hands on opposite elbows. Relax your head and neck, and we're going to just simply come up one way, really slowly, like a big sunflower growing in the sun. And then you're going to come down the other direction. Just releasing everything off. Let's go around the other way, up. Breathing in, breathing out. Oh, feels so good. We're all going to have a seat. And we're going to stretch out our legs, our hamstrings. We've done a lot of different things today. So watch it back on YouTube. Pick out a few exercises. Make it your own 5-minute snack. We're going to breathe in, lengthen our body. We're going to have one leg nice and straight. Your toes are coming towards you. Your foot is flexed. Try and keep it as straight as possible. You're simply bringing the hands down to wherever feels good. Maybe your toes, maybe just your ankles or your shins. Chest is relaxed, head and neck is relaxed. I want you to lengthen the leg. Can you feel that lovely stretch? Good. Breathe here. Nice deep breaths. Calm the body. Calm the mind. Bring that heart rate down. Slowly roll up the spine. Lovely work. Do you want to talk through the next one? Other side, mummy? Maybe in some Gujarati like we used to?
હાથ ઊંચા કરો, અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, તમારા હાથ જ્યાં સુધી પહોંચે ત્યાં સુધી અડાડો અને તમારું માથું, તમારું ડોક બધાને શાંત કરો.
Lovely translation. I have a lot of work out. Thank you, Mommy, where she's translated with me in Gujarati. So if anyone in Gujarati needs that, or in India, please point them to my YouTube channel. Rolling up nice and slow. Well done, everyone. We are going to finish with our finale. You know what it is. If you've done them before, our feel good finish. I really hope you feel good, just physically, but more importantly, mentally as well. Nice, big, positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity, exhaling any negativity, stress, anxiety away. Mommy, do one for us in Gujarati.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, શુભ વિચારો લઈ જાઓ, બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Excellent work. One more big final positive inhale. Capture all that positivity. Hands meet at the top. Bring it all down to your heart center. Give yourselves a massive clap. Thank you so much, Mummy. Joining me every
Lavina, and congratulations to Lavina for completing the marathon, 26 miles, is it?
26 miles.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, I know, I'm so happy. Somehow I managed to do it. If anyone would like to still donate, it is for Alzheimer's. I lost my dear grandmother to Alzheimer's, so you know how passionate I am, and it's an amazing charity I've been supporting since October. So also, I just wanted to say that you have worked out not just for physical and mental health, but you today have helped reduce your risk of so many chronic conditions that we can't see. Diabetes, type 2 diabetes can be reversed through good exercise, healthy eating, maintaining a healthy weight. Osteoporosis, I'm very passionate about bone density and muscle mass. Things like heart disease we've touched on, cancers, depression, early death, all of these amazing chronic conditions. The list goes on. Well done to everyone. I will come and say hello on Zoom. I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook and to YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I will come and talk to everyone on Zoom very shortly. I will just make sure the session is safe. Thanks to everyone on Instagram,